Paul's body. Okay, I like this guy. He's fair. Okay. Now, that's fine. Okay, but you got to stay still, Paul, so we can look at you. All right? Now, I want you to reflect. Not just in your head here. Try to look in your heart. Why was that nervous chuckle required when I said I want everybody to look at Paul's body? Why the chuckle? Why the laughter? We feel uncomfortable. Why do we feel uncomfortable?
We're looking at his body.
We're looking at his body. Why is that uncomfortable? I've had people tell me when I do this, you're not supposed to look at somebody's body. What are you supposed to look at? Suppose I were to say, I want everybody to look at Paul. Would we laugh? I ask you to reflect. Not just at the surface, but try to go deeper. What is the difference between saying, I want everybody to look at Paul, and I want everybody to look at Paul's body? What else is there to see? To look at Paul, you have to what? There's nothing else to see. In fact, look at what, stay here, do you mind? Okay, this is good. Look down at quote 2F. This is a very important quote. In fact, this quote at 2F is the summary of the whole teaching. And the Pope says, the body, let's make it more real, let's make it more personal. Paul's body, can I touch you? Absolutely. Okay. Paul's body, and only Paul's body, is capable, the Pope says, of making visible what is invisible. Okay, what's invisible about Paul? His soul, his spirit. We can't see his spiritual soul. Or can we? How can we see his spiritual soul? Through his body. Only Paul's body is capable of making visible the spiritual mystery of his soul. This means this is not just a body. This is not just any body. This is somebody. And what is true of Paul's body is true of everybody. Delayed reaction, that's okay. Everybody. 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 Unless it's a corpse, everybody reveals a spiritual soul. In fact, speaking of corpses, what do we call the separation of the body and the soul? That'd be called death. Okay, if you are trying to live a, quote, spiritual life, but you have rejected your body, think of the crumpled paper, right? If you are trying to live a spiritual life cut off from your body, what are you? You're dead. You are dead. The glory of God, according to St. Irenaeus, is man fully alive. And man cannot be fully alive except in the fullness of his bodiliness. Are you bearing with me here, Paul? Because there's more to go. Are you doing all right? Okay, look at the next line here, the next word. After it says it reveals the spiritual mystery, the Pope says the body also reveals what? The divine. Hold on. Hold on a minute. If we were to see Paul's body correctly, not only would we see his own spiritual mystery revealed, we would see something, a little glimmer, of the very mystery of God. You see, Paul, just by being a human being, is on a mission from God. Larry's the only one who got it. Blues Brothers? Okay, I have a few. Okay. Every human being is on a mission from God. Just because we are made in the image and likeness of God. To say theology of the body is simply another way of saying made in the image